Hi there, YouTube. So I decided that I want to implement my player controller. I fiddled a bit around with the physics settings. I increased the gravity a bit, increased the dampening on the physics object for the player character, and I changed the mass a bit. Let's see. Okay, uh, so instead of that, I started working on uh, um, some camera information, since I wanted to be able to switch between the player character. Since we're gonna do some, I changed the movement a bit. It's force driven, so force is added to the object. The dampening slows it down. This is just a few pushes with some buttons here. The next thing I want to, since I already have the character control here, is to create a first person camera that our player uses. Yeah, I also try to clean a lot of this stuff. So yeah, so that's the next thing. I wanted to create some cameras. I think they will be created before the characters because we would like to associate a camera with the player. So we will create some cameras. We will need this information from our current world camera. Let's see, free camera, and then player camera. So yeah, let's change this to cam. Yeah, let's do that for now. Let's do a cam. World free cam. Free cam dot right is equal to that. And free cam dot up is equal to this. The free cam dot looking at is equal to that. And the free cam FOV the free cam aspect ratio. It's going to be that. Near C is going to be 0.5, and FreeCam for C is going to be like that. Then the cameras will be placed back by moving the FreeCam into that data structure. Then we will. Oh, we also need the position, of course. FreeCam position is equal to that. So yeah. And we create another version of this. Yeah, we don't mind creating a player cam. And we want to set the position like that. Yeah, I think we will change that in a bit. Player cam, remove the free cam here. So this is going to be replaced by a macro because player, let's define setting player position, start position. All right, let's replace that everywhere. Player position. It's a 3 floated version. Let's do a 3F and 4F. Let's see. 4F. Let's see, a 3F. And there we go. We have some problems. GXE, camera. No overloaded function. So where do we have a problem? Utility. Camera. Did we do something wrong here? I didn't change anything, did I? I mean, whoops. What does that even mean? Did I forget a semicolon somewhere? Maybe I did. Measures, lights. We're not really. Huh. Let's just test commenting this out. Is this what makes the difference, or did I introduce a bug somewhere? No, this works. Uh, oh, maybe. Oh no. Oh, I know why. It's because I did not change this. There we go. All right, we create our player cameras. Our camera controller. Get camera. Let's change this code then. Does this even get used? Yeah, it does up here. Oh yeah, this is for the particles. Okay. So our application here, we create our game object, our object transforms, some texture mappings, some cameras. Looks pretty fine to me. Create some characters with some physical object properties. We do create some bounding volumes. Build resources is called on create. We could let's put this into a scope. Also, let's put this into a scope. Uh, let's change this, by the way. There we go. So yeah, when the whole thing gets created, we would actually also like to pass in some um, let's see. Of course, we need to and create that, change this, and we of course need to do that before we can actually do anything in this regard. Let's see, does everything compile, or did I need to change the path of the header? No. All right. So we load in our camera data. Then we would like a camera controller to have a vector of cameras. And we simply set it to M cameras. Let's see, our camera, does it have a constructor? GC vector, let's see. A GC vector position. Right up, looking at load FOV, angle, load aspect, ratio. Do we actually, yeah, that's just no need to bind all the headers to each other. Float near C, load far C, and there we go. Let's implement one of these where we assign the values. mfov C M4C, and there we go. And let's do like that. I'm just gonna clean up some of this stuff here. Let's see. This probably doesn't compile. No, it doesn't know how to convert that. So let's do a position, yeah, we need to rename that. Inside our camera here. Or is it inside the cam? Let's see. So yeah, that works. Now we create two cameras. Then we can simply set our a flag in our camera controller. Maybe we want yeah, so we're gonna play around with how to set the camera. This will be 0. Then we can do something like let's see. There we go. So now we can't move our camera, which is natural because right now our movement stuff is different. Let's see. Yeah, so we have a camera that is positioned at the origin, but as you can see, it actually worked, changing the camera index. Okay. Let's do then the M cameras, M current, cam index. Let's just be able to move the different cameras here. So yeah, we could also now switch to the player camera. Yeah, so now we can actually delete all this information here without any problems. I think at least. Yeah, we save the aspect ratio and so forth. Yeah. Our camera controller here will not use the camera anymore. And then we can swap to the player camera instead. We do it manually. Yeah, as you can see, it spawns in a different place. Then we need a inline function, void set current cam, and we simply do a const unsigned int for that, and we set our current cam index to the specified index. Let's just move this. Camera data, flags and control. Okay. So now we can bind some F keys to change the current camera of the application. Let's see, we have F F4 camera controller. Set current cam. Let's set to free floating cam, and then we set the F5 key. Set to player cam. And as you can see, we can now swap around with the cameras. Yeah, so we would like our camera to be somewhere around here, looking down the x-axis. So let's set that. We set it down here. So yeah, maybe we do not want to start exactly where the player is. We would probably, or rather maybe we should just do something like our math vector add, and just do maybe something like this. So we add 0 on the x-axis, we do 3.5 float, or rather 3.3 float, because I think that's approximately what we need. And then we're looking at the c-axis positive, or to our right is the rather our c positive axis, as far as I know. Let's see. Yeah, seems like it. Nothing got totally weird. Nope. Yeah. So this is our original camera. This is our player camera. And we, of course, want to hard code our camera current camera index. If it's the 0, do all these kinds of stuff. We would like to update our camera no matter what. So right now we have a camera controller for that, but I can't move here. Yeah, and then we need to um, yeah, then we need to, yeah, this is a way of doing it, but uh, yeah, we need to bind it to the yeah, I actually think this is fine, meaning that we can only do it with the free floating camera, and then when we swap to this, um, right now our WASD doesn't do anything. Hmm. Yeah, then we want to move. Um, not only do we want to mm, maybe if we yeah, ideally we would like something like a local space of a um, hierarchy of different objects that get transformed. Um, yeah, and currently our system isn't set up for rotation. So that is sort of the problem. Uh, let's see, integrate objects, recalculate bounding box. Maybe we recalculate the camera position. We do not have any rotation right now, but maybe that would work. Oh yeah. At least we do have a different camera. Yeah. Let's see. Recalculate the objects. Alright, so we pass in the physics data here. We could also do something like that. Calculate cam position. And then instead we do a camera. And we do the camera dot position dot first component equal to that. And we maybe this is not the way to do it. Maybe the camera controller wants a maybe we want a void set position and a GC vector reference position new pos in position equal new pos. Because then if we update the camera position, maybe down here, the update method here. Yeah, we actually need to do it before we update the physics positions. This means that the camera will be 1 frame behind, which might be all right. I mean, we do all the input registering. Well, we could move this. I mean, yeah, let's do the simulation in total before whatever we need, then we do. Get the camera controller, get camera, index 1, set position. Let's see, physics object data dot physics ID dot position. All right, then we adjust, or rather, maybe we would like something that just adds whatever position data we have. Yeah, maybe I think that's better because add position. There we go. Let's try add position instead of stealth. I mean, get camera. Yeah, so that forces the current camera. Yeah, I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should do that. Well, maybe I should. I mean, well, this is a problem because yeah, we definitely don't. Let's try get camera. No change. What? I mean, the physics position. I mean, is it because it does it? I mean, so is it because I add to it? I mean, the position. Huh. Let's just debug this. What data are we adding actually? Yeah, so the Y. Yeah. Um, yeah, so the problem is that the physics position is negative, so once we accumulate that, the camera will be uh, sort of sinking. I mean, yeah, the penetration thingy should be updated, but yeah, it can't really. And I mean, so all right, we do not want to add updates. New pos. Update position. Let's see. And whenever we move, yeah, Let's do math, physics, or rather vector add this and then a constant of that. Let's change this. Yeah, the controls are totally fucked, but I mean, yeah. Now we have some movement, and we can actually swap between these cameras, so we can always get the player cam and whatever we have here. Great. Maybe we want this as a variable that we might play around with. There we go. I think that is somewhat neat. We need some more methods to actually rotate our objects. We need more rigid body controls, which means that we need to elaborate on our physics system. And it will probably be a while before we continue on in terms of doing the let's see what happens if we do this. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so yeah. Things are somewhat starting to come together. Yeah. I think this is a great time to have a break, especially on YouTube. I'll probably be continuing onwards later on in terms of implementing some more physics and stuff. So feel free to hang around if you're here on Twitch. If you found any of this helpful, feel free to comment, like, or subscribe. Or follow along on Twitch. Yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing you